Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deanna and this is Daisy's Beauty. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be period hygiene video. So I'm going to be doing a period hygiene video. Before we get started, Camden wants to come say hey to everybody because he hasn't been in the last couple of videos. So say hey.
Hey.
Say hi guys.
Look, my grapes.
Yes, he has grapes. So he's going to go eat his grapes and watch his cartoons now. Okay, you go in there.
Okay.
Say bye guys.
Bye, guys.
So, we're going to go ahead, jump right into it. Period hygiene is very, very, very important. Period hygiene and your regular hygiene are two different things. I am going to do two different videos on it, but they are two different things. Hygiene for when you're on your period, your monthly, your menstruation, whatever you want to call it. I have a list of things here. I have a book of things that I'm going to be going through that I feel like would help you, because these are the things that I do personally. Now, if it doesn't work for you and it doesn't help you and you don't want to do this, you already have your own routine, feel free to keep doing what works for you, because you know your body best, and I don't want you to change a routine that you've been doing if it's working for you. If you want to try something else, that's fine, but if you have something that works for you, do you, boo? So, the first thing is, I have 4 things that you should be doing prior to your period week. I include this in period hygiene because this is what I do prior to, like, actually your period coming, and you're going through that entire week of being on your period, or 3 days or 5 days or however long your period is. I feel like these are things that you should be doing. The number one thing is drinking water. You're supposed to drink water every day, but before your period comes on, you need to OD on water. You need to be eating, you can eat fruits with water in it, like melons, watermelon, cantaloupe, any type of melon really is packed with water. You can eat a lot of salads, that's packed with water. A lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, and things of that nature. It is very important to keep yourself hydrated because you're going to be losing blood, and you need to keep your energy high. You need to keep yourself right. That water is going to keep your system flushing, keep your energy high, and it's really going to help you. The second thing, like I mentioned previously, eat more fruits and veggies. Veggies should already be incorporated into your diet. And by diet, I mean your daily eating habits. So I feel like eating more fruits and veggies would really increase your energy. It would help you during your period. It's something really light. I don't like eating necessarily heavy things when my period comes, or it just kind of makes me uncomfortable. So that's why I'm suggesting eating more fruits and veggies the week prior, and also while on your period. I also think that you should be drinking cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is a natural, like, cleanser for the body. It kind of, I don't know, to me it's just like, it just filters things out of your body. It always helps me if I'm feeling like I need to cleanse. I also feel like you should be relaxing the week prior. So I feel like you should be doing as less as possible. Minimize the amount of work that you may be doing, like besides your actual job and things that you have to do, like going to the grocery store, preparing to be in the house because you're going to be on your period, preparing not to do a lot, getting some meals prep ready, or if you don't meal prep, getting some food to cook every day for yourself ready. But besides that, I feel like you should be doing minimal tasks the week before your period, as well as on your period, because that's a very I look at it now, I look at it way different than I looked at it in past years. Being on your period is a very sacred time. It's a time that women go through where your body is shedding something, and whenever your body sheds something, it automatically comes with the chance of you being weak, or your body being tired, because you may not physically feel weak, but your body may actually be tired, and you not even know it. So getting that extra rest the week prior, I feel like would really help you to prepare more during that week. The next thing, and this is the 4th thing that I feel like you should be doing prior to, you know, your period the week before. I feel like you should do like a spa day. Within that spa day, I feel like you need to clean and trim your area. Now, if you get waxes, perhaps you can get a wax right before, but if you don't get waxes and you shave, maybe you can shave that week before. If you don't shave and you trim, you can trim the week before. But I'm just saying that area needs to be tidy, because you know what goes on down there when you're on your period. You know, it's a lot going on. You want to keep it clean, you want to keep it fresh, you don't want any odors. And I think that hair, to a certain extent, if it gets to be too much, does accumulate an odor and more sweat. It holds more sweat, and that's not something you want on your period. It's very irritating, it's very annoying, especially if it's hot outside. Like, it's just something you don't want. So to avoid that, I think you should keep a clean trim and do like a spa day during one of the days the week before, to get yourself in a more relaxed mood, so that you'll just be ready. Like I said, it's all about you during this week. You're taking this time, getting yourself together, because, you know, being on your period, it's a hard about 2 to 7 days. Depending on some women, it's longer than that. That's a different type of conversation. But for me, those 2 to 7 days, you know, it's hard. Your emotions are up and down. You're bleeding. You may be feeling weak. I know I feel weak sometimes. I am going to have 2 small children, and I don't need to feel weak. I need to feel very energized. And these 4 things are things that I have been implementing, you know, even prior to me being pregnant, in my routine, that would help me be better during that week, so that it could flow more smoothly. And like I said, I do minimal activity as well. I only do basic things the week before as well as the week of my period. I don't do a whole lot of walking around. I'm not trying to go on trips. That's not the time. So those are the 4 things I feel like that should be going on prior. Now, if you missed those, they're going to be on the screen, as you probably already see while I'm talking. But yes, those are 4 things that you should be doing prior. Actually, get into the list of the best, what I feel like is the best 2020 hygiene, period hygiene tips and tricks. 1, when you're on your period, you need to be taking showers at least 1 to 2 times a day. If you're a nighttime shower person and then you want to wake up, you need to refresh your area and the rest of your body. So when you're leaving the house, going to work, going to school, class, wherever you're going, you can be fresh. So you need to be taking showers 1 to 2 times a day. And like I said, if you're a 1 shower a day type of person, you need to keep baby wipes on you, or something where you can be able to easily, accessibly clean yourself up. Or when you get up in the morning, you can take a sink bath. You know, you can take a sink bath to refresh yourself and, you know, just get yourself together before you go. So that's the first thing. Some soaps that I recommend for doing that. As you guys know, I use Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. Now, that is too strong for some people, and I'm going to use that one. And another scent from Dr. Bronner's, I'm actually going to use the sensitive skin one. So I suggest that you go through the Dr. Bronner's line. If you have sensitive skin, that area is sensitive, so I suggest that you get the baby one from Dr. Bronner's. It's a huge bottle. You don't need that much, and if you can take showers with this as well as freshen up with this, I suggest you also keep baby wipes on you when you're on your period, so that when you're changing your sanitary napkin or whatever you're wearing for, you know, during the duration of this time, you can make sure you're also cleaning and keeping everything fresh. So you can use Dr. Bronner's, you can use Honey Pot. Honey Pot, I haven't used it yet because everything's been sold out, but from all of the reviews that I've heard, everybody has raved about it. And you know, she has washes in her line. I believe she has about 2 or 3 washes in her line. She has a Mommy to Be, a regular one, and a sensitive wash, specifically created plant-based for that area. So if you can get your hands on it, you can try that. If not, you can try Dr. Bronner's and keep yourself clean, because it's very important. You don't want any odors, any extra added odors, and things that are going to make you uncomfortable during this time. I also suggest when you're taking your showers during this time, you take showers in the dark and maybe light some candles, some nice candles that you like. This will also relax your body, calm your body. I believe that when you're calm and you're relaxed, your period is not as intense, and it goes by a lot smoother. So you can take showers in the dark, light some candles. You don't have to light candles if you don't want that. You can just take showers in the dark and just let yourself relax. Let the water run in your back as you're getting yourself clean. Let it run on the front of your body, and just take that time to just relax. So now, after you get out of the shower, I think that it would be a nice thing to get you a nice oil that you like, a nice body oil. You can use that you like. Dollar Tree sells body oils. You can get a body oil from there. You can get coconut oil, anything. And I think you should rub your body down with oil. This is also a way to moisturize after you get out of the shower, so you're not all dry. Nobody wants to be dry. And just massage your body with the oil after you get out of the shower. Make sure, you know, every part of your body is moisturized, and just take that time. Like I said, it's a self-care moment. When you're on your period, you need a lot of self-care, and that's why I feel like my period hygiene tips and tricks are the best, because I incorporated self-care into that week, because it is all about me. It's all about me, because what's going on is happening to each individual person, and each individual person processes it differently as far as their body, their mental capacity during that week, so on and so forth. So I feel like you should rub your body down with like an oil or a lotion, and just make sure you're moisturized. You can take that time in the bathroom to just you time. So I think that's very important, you know. I think that's something that should be done. Next, after you're rubbing yourself down, of course, you need to put on your sanitary napkins, whatever you're going to be using. Now, in my personal opinion, I've already done a video about this in one of my previous hygiene videos, which will be linked down in the description box below. But I feel like you should be using like organic or plant-based sanitary napkins. Honey Pot is a great alternative. There are other alternatives. I'll place some pictures on the screen throughout the video of everything that I'm talking about, but it's a great alternative. That's what I use. If you don't want to use pads, they have tampons. If you don't like tampons or pads, they also have a cup. You know, that's an option as well. So you have options. They're totally plant-based. It's black owned. It's a black owned business. She uses her own products. This is why she formulated her products. And I think that it would be very helpful to people to use her products. And like I said, her products are very soothing. I like them, and I am extremely sensitive all over my body, and I can use her products. And the pads have multiple different sizes, as well as the tampons. You can order it online, and it can also be found in Target. So boom, there you go. Now right now they might be a little bit sold out because of everything that's going on, but I think it's an amazing option. And I think that I know that if you don't choose that as your option for organic pad, there are many other options on the market. Just do your research, and you should be able to find something for you. But the pads that are on the market now with all these chemicals in it, and me saying that this is a sacred, sensitive week for you when you're on your period, I don't feel like you should be putting that on your body. I feel like in some cases it does make the experience way worse than it ever has to be. So yeah, you should be using organic plant-based pads, period. No negotiation. If you want to use something else because you've been using it all your life and that's what you've been doing, go ahead. This is just what I do. So after you've gotten your pad or tampon or cup in, and you know, your underwear, always wear comfortable underwear, cotton. Just keep it cool. You don't need to be doing anything extra sexy, thongs, all of this stuff. Like, no, some regular cotton underwear, you know, preferably black or a darker color, you know, just in case some things happen. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I think that Honey Pot is an amazing option for sanitary items as well, as far as napkins and period hygiene. I feel like after this, the next thing you need to be doing is wearing comfortable pajamas. You need to be wearing comfortable pajamas and socks when you're walking around your house. This needs to happen also, I feel like, the week prior. So we can add that to the week prior list. You need to be wearing comfortable pajamas and socks. Some people don't wear comfortable pajamas. And what I mean by comfortable pajamas, I mean something that's very loose. Some people don't wear loose pajamas. They wear very fitted. And that's their personal thing. But I feel like you should be wearing something very loose. Nothing too tight. Give your body room to breathe, you know, to just go through this moment and be as peaceful as possible. Give your body that time to go through this moment. And comfortable pajamas and socks create just a great environment. Now, if you can't sleep with socks, because I can't, just wear the socks around the house while you're walking around the house. This keeps your body warm, keeps your temperature leveled, especially if you keep your house cold or you keep your air conditioner on in your home. It keeps your body at a very good temperature so that things can also flow better. I feel like the colder you are on your period, this is personally for me, the worse that my cramps are, or the hotter that I am, the worse that my blood flow. Like, it just creates, I just want to be very neutral. I don't want anything extra to be going on and affecting that entire week for me. So, socks, comfortable pajamas, comfortable underwear, a must when you're on your period. Make sure you get some, got some, and then keep it moving. I have only 2 more things left on the list. Now, we went through everything that you should initially be doing prior to and while on. Now, when you get ready to change your sanitary napkin or your cup, I feel like you should have wipes like I mentioned previously, but when you're wiping, you need to wipe from front to back. This is not just while you're on your period. This is all times, but it's more important while you're on your period because you don't want all of that. Like, no. Wipe front to back. Make sure you're wiping good. You should be wiping with, if you can use both, but I think you should have some sort of wipe in your regimen. So you can use baby wipes, sensitive baby wipes. If you like using feminine adult wipes and that doesn't bother you, you can get some sensitive ones. You should be using those. You should always have them in your purse or a little pouch in your purse where you keep sanitary items for times like this, just in case you're at work and you need to freshen up, so on and so forth. So I feel like you need to be wiping with some wipes, okay? When you go into the bathroom, cleaning yourself up, and it keeps you fresh. It keeps you feeling fresh, and when you're fresh, you feel good. When I'm fresh, I feel good. I feel better when I'm fresh. So I'm just assuming that everybody else feels good when they're fresh too. Comment down below in the comment section if you feel good when you're fresh. I know I do. And the last thing is, I feel like, this is my personal opinion, and that's why I'm saying I feel like everybody needs to be changing their sanitary item every 2 to 4 hours. When you read the instructions on your sanitary napkins, it tells you that as well. But I don't just go by that. I go by what my body tells me. But because you've had it on for that long, you could have been sweating. Anything could have been happening down there, and you don't want to create any unnecessary issues in that area, especially during this fragile time. So I feel like 2 to 4 hours is a good range with the cup. I've heard, because I don't use a cup. I might try it one day. It just depends. You can go longer. You can go up to 12 hours with the cup because of how it's engineered, how it's built, the way it's built for a woman's body, the fact that it's not actually something that's absorbing the blood. In a sense, it's something that's holding it. So it's different from a pad and a tampon, which can get full, overflow, and make a mess. This can get full and overflow, but it's not very likely if you get the correct sizing and you continuously check it, and you can keep it in for up to 12 hours. Now with the pad and a tampon, every 2 to 4 hours you need to be checking that thing, going to the bathroom, wiping up, getting yourself together. You should be going to the bathroom anyway, because in the beginning of the video, notice that I said that you should be drinking water and or cranberry juice. Water is a definite, or cranberry juice, you can add that in to your regimen as well. But yeah, those were my best hygiene tips and tricks for your period, for when you're on your period. This is period hygiene now, and like I stated, my hygiene when I'm not on my period is different, and I will be doing a video on that as well. But my hygiene when I'm not on my period is different than my hygiene when I am on my period. I'm not doing as much, you know, with my hygiene when I'm on my period, because I'm really trying to just keep it as simple as possible, and I'm focusing more on my body. My hygiene, that, you know, routine that I go through when I'm not, I'm focusing on my body as well, but more parts, different parts. For this, I'm really mainly focusing on just keeping my area clean and keeping my body just flowing properly so that I can keep maximum energy as I can, like max. So these were all important tips. Like I said, they'll be on the screen. I'm gonna have product pictures on the screen, everything, so on and so forth. You'll be seeing that throughout the video. I love you guys so much. Do you guys like my tiger thing here? It's Fenty. It's Savage Fenty. I've had it for a while, like over a year or so, but super cute. It's actually a bralette, but super cute. And I have the matching underwear. It's a vibe, whole vibe. Black owned business, whole vibe. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I was super excited to do this video. I'm happy to do this video because I know sometimes everybody's not educated on what to do during their time of the month. Everybody doesn't have anybody to talk to. Everybody didn't have someone to teach them things. I had to go through a learning process to understand what was best for my body. Now, I had my mother there to help me and guide me and walk me through from what her experience was and what she knew to be working for her. But for me, my body was a bit different, and I had to, as I got older, I had to go through a lot of cycles to figure out what worked for me. And this, you guys, works for me. My body is extremely sensitive, and this works for me. If anything on this list even teeters and doesn't begin to work for me, I change it. I change it immediately, because I know my routine, I know my body, I know myself, and I know when something doesn't work for me, I need to change it immediately, and I need to try something else. I need to figure something else out about my body, because it'll begin to throw me off, and I can't have that. It'll just make me very uncomfortable. But this works for me. I'm happy you guys tuned into this video, stayed with me this long. I hope everything was helpful. If you have any tips and tricks that I have not mentioned in this video, comment down that in the comment section down below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos, tuning in to me, listening to me give you guys my advice, what I think, my opinions, and don't ever forget to give someone your smile today. The world is so crazy right now, and a smile doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. You're not going to get anything from giving anybody a smile. The only thing you're going to get is joy and happiness from exchanging a smile to someone. You know, so don't forget to give someone your smile today. My name is Deanna. This was Daisy's Beauty. I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, evening, whenever you're watching this video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I am going to be doing like some other baby related videos and things like that. I have a whole list of things, videos that I want to get done. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and tell all your friends and family about it. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.